But today we start the new season with an AFC West division battle right out of the gate, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. O'Connell to throw right away. Short throw, and that's held in by Mayer.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw here, O'Connell into space at the 45.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
That good for 22 and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
The left side throw complete to Adams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
3rd down and 1. They'll run with Hall.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
They'll run with Hall.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. They do get 6, but they've still got some work to do on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory?
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Breece Hall from 8 yards out. And the Raiders are on the board here first in the season opener.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback.
Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. 95, 95. Alert.
Here's Wilson to throw.
This will be caught. Judy.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
14, 36 power.
On first down, Wilson.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Throwing again here, Wilson. Touchdown, Broncos.
Greg Dulcich.
26 yards.
And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And Hall not going to bring this one out. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He may go.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Throwing on first down, O'Connell. Open man right side, Myers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, this, of course, is an intriguing Week 1 opener. On one sideline, you've got Josh McDaniels, Raiders head coach. But remember, back in Denver, where he was the head man in 2009 and 2010 as well. And on the other sideline, Sean Payton making his debut as head coach of the Broncos.
Two established coaches. Both of them made their bones on the offensive side of the ball. And Sean Payton won a Super Bowl as the head coach of the Saints. This is going to be fun to see them match wits.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Hall.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And his kick is good.
Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Trying to find Greg Dulcich there.
And that'll bring up second down.
Hey! You guys, listen. Start!
Now it's Wilson. Complete on the deep ball.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On third down, Wilson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go.
And all the way home for a Bronco score. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Broncos are able to add on to that lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, big a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
And O'Connell now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Running left, it's Hall.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now O'Connell.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And he missed it. It's no good.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
50, check 50.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Now it's O'Connell.
Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
O'Connell looking to throw on first.
Dancing to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10.
And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Throwing, O'Connell.
Eluding the pressure right. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show what he's made of.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And this one is right through.
Charles, a new NFL record, 67 yards. There has never been one converted from that distance until this very moment. Unbelievable. Congratulations to him.
And, partner, there's no way you or I woke up today thinking, hey, we might see a 67-yard field goal made, let alone attempted. Congratulations. Great job. And remember, it all starts getting that kick away because often it starts low. Usually that's when it can be tipped. Not in this case, a new NFL record.
Took right.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
14, fight it.
Now Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. Look at the big man rumble.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Wilson.
That's to the rookie, Marvin Mims. He's to the 15.
And all the way home for the Broncos score.
Marvin Mims.
His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Going up top. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown.
Breece Hall.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Raiders get a bit closer.
A try here for the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same.
Touchdown, Broncos! Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now Hall to start the drive.
Oh, nice move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On second down, O'Connell.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
They'll give to Hall.
There he goes left side.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 86 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Throwing on second down. Here's O'Connell. This pass out wide to Hall.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
Hall on a give up the middle.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On the stop that time, it was Josey Jewell.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. He's going to try and take off with it.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An audible here to get a new look. O'Connell here on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos.
At their own 18. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver.
Right left, right left. Zebra, zebra. There. Right.
Here's Wilson to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Well.
Wilson.
The man downfield is Jeudy. He's got it.
And all the way home for the Broncos score.
Jerry Jeudy.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Broncos get touchdown to add on to that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Give to Hall running right.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hall again on second down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
They'll go for it. O'Connell.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Now the third-year man back and healthy. It's Javonte Williams.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown.
Greg Dulcich
with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's O'Connell.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's out right at the 25. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
To throw here, O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield. Touchdown Raiders! Breece Hall with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out of this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Second and 10 now. Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Wilson will throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Courtland Sutton, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead is Hall. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Second and 11 now. And O'Connell now to throw. On the out route, he completes it to Hall. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
On first down, right back to Hall. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Here's a give to Hall.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A handoff for Hall.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now O'Connell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Wilson.
That is caught.
Oh, some strong running. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, this was not just the open